Hi there, hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to another video. This shoe right here has become my new favorite budget shoe, and I think they'll go right into my top 3 basketball shoes under $100 too. Yeah, the performance is amazing for its price at 70 bucks, and this is the UA Lockdown 6. So the Lockdown 6 should be available on the Under Armour website. I'll put a link to the US site in the description if that's where you are. They only retail for $70. Quite a few colorways to choose from, and depending on when you're browsing the site, they may be on sale too, so even better. That's $90 Canadian, by the way, if you're in Canada. I really like this violet colorway that I got. With the orange laces, they actually look really nice on the court for a budget shoe. I'll be honest, when I used to think of the Lockdown series, like the previous version, for example, I think of them as a chunky shoe that looks really cheap, like one that you can almost categorize as a Walmart shoe. But this newest model has changed my opinion completely, because I've basically had a perfect experience playing in them. So let's get right into some details and all you need to know about its performance. They come in the standard black Under Armour box, as expected. On the first look, I would consider them a mid-top shoe. Materials-wise, it has mainly a leather upper. It's actually not a hard leather. It feels pretty soft in hand, but I was concerned about breathability. Turns out they're okay thanks to those tiny ventilation holes, along with the mesh panels, like the one around the midfoot area and the mesh tongue. Maybe just a small thing to a lot of you, but I personally don't like shoes that have a big tongue that sticks out or flaps around. Luckily on this one, it's got a short tongue, and the lacing system works very well to secure and adjust the fit. I say it has decent padding for a budget shoe. It also extends out a bit to the midsole, and flipping over to the bottom, the traction pattern is basically split into 2 halves. You have a herringbone pattern close to the lateral side, and more of an irregular pattern on the interior or medial side to finish it off. The rubber feels like it'll be durable for outdoor use, so that's good too. The upper is sturdy enough, but also not stiff, and we'll talk about that very soon too. They are not heavy, right around average, so my size 10.5 pair weighs exactly 400 grams for each shoe. Again, as a reference, same weight as the Nike PG6. To me, it is the perfect weight for its build. Not so light to a point where you can't feel anything, but definitely not a chunky shoe either. As to how the Lockdown 6 performs on the court, the cushioning is pretty good in this price range. If I'm not mistaken, at this price here, Under Armour basically wouldn't bother to put in like Micro G, Charged, or any other tech to the EVA midsole. But they are soft and responsive at the same time. Might not be really visible on clip, but it actually compresses well in the heel, and you do get a smooth transition too. Most importantly, this is a very comfortable shoe on feet. I felt good to go right from the start, and the mesh panels actually help soften up the upper. So it's a good mixture of materials, and you won't get like a plasticky or cheap feeling in hand compared to a lot of other budget shoes. The traction is really good. You can easily get to hard stops with no problems. Compared to shoes with a flow outsole, this outsole is just a tiny bit more squeaky. Does pick up, not an issue. Anyways, traction performance is just great. With the fit, I went true to size and they fit me very well. No heel slippage, no extra tightness anywhere, and decent room in the toe box. Also, especially the midfoot. So width-wise, I would say that they are waifu friendly. My feet felt stable and secure inside while I was playing in them. Unlike hard lateral movements, no soreness or foot pains experienced. I mean, really, the comfort level is just surprisingly good. Impact protection is okay, better than average at this price range. Obviously, it doesn't absorb as much impact as shoes like the MB2 and Dame 8, but landing on your forefoot or heel are both fine. Again, just not a stiff midsole, like the Kyrie Flytrap 6, for example. Torsional support is good too. They hold up well against hard twists and turns on the court. Overall, this is an amazing budget shoe from Under Armour. For 70 bucks plus some possible discounts, I mean, this shoe has incredible value for its price. Very comfortable on feet, soft and responsive, good traction, and the fit is even okay for wide footers too. Like I said earlier, to me, these probably went straight to the top among budget shoes on the market right now. Let me know how you feel about the Lockdown 6 down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.